Now today I'm converting all my fluorescent lights to LEDs, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to go from this or a bypass ballast replacement bulb. I'm going to change them lights over to. Now mine are a single pole, and when I say single pole, it's like this. And basically all you need is you got to have a neutral on one end and a hot on the other end. Didn't matter which end it's on, just as long as you have neutral and hot. My lights, they're 8 foot. There's a difference between dual pole and single pole, and mine's a single pole. So you got to make sure you get the right bulbs, make sure you got the right bulbs set up when you do this, because if you don't, then you'll end up with the wrong bulbs, of course. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my power is turned off. Remove the bulbs. Now these are made to turn, which I see most people unclip them, but actually if you turn them, that does the trick. Now I don't really know about dual post, but the single post, like we're replacing, is the easiest there is to replace. All we're looking for is a hot and a ground. You can go either way, it don't matter. Now this is hot and ground, coming to feeding this ballast, and it also has a hot and ground on that end. Now all I'm going to do, I'm just simply going to clip the wires. Let me set that down. Clip them wires. Clip. Now I know there's no power on it. Now I'm going to clip these two wires. I'm going to strip these two wires. Now I go about a 1/2 inch. Now I'm going to strip these two wires. Be sure your power's off. Now this is where it really gets simple. All I've done is clip these 4 wires. If you got a black on the top, you want a white on the top over here. Now then we're going to get a couple of bulbs and see what happens. Now then, the way I've got this wired, you have to have both bulbs in there. Of course, that's our back side. What I like about the single post, you can turn them any way you want to. Dual post, you've got to change the ends. Throw the juice to her. Now if you'll notice, I left my ballast in there. What am I going to do with it? I don't know if you can sell it. It's old. These lights is probably 20 years old, and I've been always trying to get a brighter bulb, a better light. Always need more light, so I just leave the ballast in there. You can take the ballast out. It doesn't really matter. If people put a fluorescent bulb in there, it's not going to work. And once they see the wires is cut, guess what? They're all the same color, so if they just match the colors up, they go back to working. If I pull one bulb, say it kills both sides, and it doesn't really matter if which one I pull, it kills both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you can wire it where you can just use one bulb. Now if a bulb goes out, it's not going to kill the other bulb, but it just wants to see two bulbs in there. If you look inside there, you'll see that there's a prong on each side. Same way with that one. You got 2 black wires, which one prong is going to one side, one prong is going to the other side. And what it does is it has to go, power has to go through this wire, If you'll see where our power is hooked up, black wire, power has to go through this wire here and then come back out and go to the other side. So we're just going to eliminate that, and I'll show you what it does. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this wire here. I'm going to feed it back into the black. And I'm going to cut this white wire, put it in the white, and that'll fix that whole situation. The only thing is if somebody wires that back up, for some odd reason wants to put a ballast back in it, it'll be locked out. I'm going to cut the black wire going to the other side, cut my white wire. We're just going to mate them up. Put white, white, black, black. Now we're not too concerned about the other end because the other end is hot. But I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to put a little piece of tape on it because once you put the bulb in there, this other black wire becomes hot once you put the bulb in. All right, that's got our black. Now, make sure all your wires is secure, and that's pretty much it. White to white, black to black. The difference between that and the other way is now if you just want one bulb to burn, one bulb will burn. And I'll show you what I mean now. The way it was before, if I disconnected this, it killed both of them. Now if I disconnected this, it'd kill both of them. Now you've got it where it's wired in, each individual bulb. One doesn't have anything to do with the other.